Hi.
Hi. All
All right.
right.
Awesome. We got it to work. So, why don't you just start off by telling us a little bit about your organization, like what your goal is and who you serve? Oh, and first of all, introducing yourself and who are you?
Okay. I'm Heather Aberg. I live in Evergreen, Colorado with my 3 teenagers and husband. And Resilience 1220 is called Resilience 1220 because we're working with youth ages 12 to 20 west of Denver in the mountain regions that are limited in mental health services. We are exactly a year and a couple days old. On the 6th was our 1-year mark. We just started a grassroots organization after about 3 suicides of teens in 3 years. And we just said, enough is enough. So I'm a licensed clinical social worker and now the ED of Resilience 1220.
Has what's been going on with COVID-19 kind of affected how you're able to give out those services now?
It was kind of quiet. I think my kids included were just sort of sorting out what this meant, getting used to online schooling, and then a huge surge in the last 10 days. At least 2 calls a day. Before COVID, we were getting about a call a day. And now it's coming full force, not only from youth who are just saying, wow, I'm grieving. I'm really scared for the future. I'm having a hard time relating to my parents or missing my friends. And the Rotary's paying therapists to support parents. So that's kind of the new population we're seeing, which I do think is a trickle down. If you help the parents and keep them leveled and coping with all of this, that's in turn going to help the teens at home and the kids, the younger kids too. So all of the services to our parents and our teens are free, and we're able to reimburse now therapists as of January. And that's why this donation is so meaningful, because now we can provide 500 hours, is that right? Yeah. 500 hours more of therapy to youth who wouldn't otherwise be coming in. If you live in Idaho Springs or up in Bailey, getting to say a Kaiser therapist, that's like a 3-hour round trip plus. Yeah. So we're just trying to make sure that the mental health needs of the kids are met without barriers to service. This donation really means a lot to us, especially right now. The timing's amazing because we've had to cancel our fundraisers and things like that, but we're still getting as many calls or more than before.
So you've been an organization for about a year. What inspired you to get involved with them?
I think having my own teenagers and being a counselor in town, a therapist, and I worked as a grief counselor at our local hospice for 20 years. And so I have a finger on kind of what we have available to us, but what our gaping deficits are. And that's one of them is whether it's stigma or transportation or whatever it is, finances, obviously. There needed to be something up here. And we do have Jefferson Center for Mental Health in Evergreen. But again, we're really trying to get to kids who wouldn't take advantage of that. Now, the laws as of last summer for youth in Colorado, at the age of 12, you can sign your own consent for mental health treatment. So now we're able to get those kids to come in, even if their parents don't know. That's legal, and the law was passed to prevent more suicides. So I talk about it being a suicide prevention when really we're about long before, hopefully, a youth becomes suicidal.
So how can other people get involved?
I mean, obviously funding, that's a huge one because we need to continue to pay our therapists as we grow, but volunteering when the world starts kind of churning again. So volunteerism, financial support, and talking about us. We're not that well known up the I-70 corridor, so if people can just keep talking about us. So much is word of mouth, social media, sharing our social media.
So where can people go to donate or sign up to volunteer or any of that?
I've got all kinds of things people could help me with. I'd really appreciate that. There's a donate button. We're part of Colorado Gives. They can donate on the website or send a check. Our main office is 32045 Castle Court, Suite 100 in Evergreen, and it's 80439. But all the contact info is there on the website, and any questions come directly to me, and I'm happy to answer any of those. Our board is listed on there. We have 30 therapists. I'm so grateful for all of them and our volunteers because I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. I really, really, truly appreciate, what you guys are doing and how you're supporting the community far and wide. I promise to make great use of this donation.
Of course. Thank you for chatting with me. It was amazing meeting with you and getting to talk with you.
You too. You too.